Here he comes.
All right, I got him. I'm turning the tape on now. Stan, start rolling the tape.
You got it, Lester. Here goes. I wish Lester would have used the new transmitter. This one's not working very well.
Hey, Luce. How you doing, girl?
Hey.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Dusty.
How you been?
How long has it been?
Sylvie, when he leaves, I'll be tailing him. And you and Luke hustle to catch up.
10-4.
Kelly, you on the video?
10-4.
Jerry, you got the eyeball? Yeah, this doesn't feel right. I wish we had planned this better.
Would have been nice.
Hey, Lucy, why don't you go a trip across the street and get us some beers? Let me talk to Lester for you. Is this okay with you, Lester?
Hey, that's fine. I'm parched myself.
Okay. Yeah. You don't mind?
No. I haven't seen you in a while. It's all right.
You mind?
All right, there she goes. Keep your eyes open.
Hey, look, one of my suppliers has become unreliable, right? I'm looking for somebody I can depend on. A new source, you know, somebody I can expand my business with.
New source for what, exactly?
Coke. But Dusty, I want quality. I'm not interested if it's been stepped on from here to Bogota.
No problem. I think I can help you.
On a regular basis?
Well, I mean, what kind of quantities are we talking about?
3, 4 keys a month, if the price is right. But I want to start out small, you know? We do some business, we get to know each other, the volume goes
Hey,
up.
Man, what the hell's going on? Hey, what's going on here?
Where you going, man?
Hey, man, this place is making me nervous. We're working out someplace else, man.
What are you talking about? I thought we were making a deal over here.
Hey, we got a problem here, Stan. What's going on?
The perp's getting nervous. He wants to go somewhere else.
All right, he's made us. Everybody heads up and get ready to roll.
Dusty, come on, would you just stay here and get the deal straight?
Hey, look, man, you want to do this deal, you get in the car. You got me, I'm gone.
All right, hold on.
Jeez, he's getting into the perp's car. You guys get to your cars and get ready to follow him.
Hey, Al. Lester's wire just died.
Great! How did that happen? Oh, look at that. What'd they park like that for?
Okay, there he goes.
Okay, let's roll. Come on, let's go. Man, I don't believe it. Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Al, where is he? Where'd he go? I can't hear his mic.
He's on Main, heading north. We're blocked in. You need to get moving.
We don't see him, Al. What kind of car does he have? What's the tag?
I didn't get the tag. He's driving a white Jeep Cherokee. You need to get up there. We're going to lose him.
I told him a million times, never get in the perp's car.
Hey, man, what the hell's your problem? Where the hell are we going anyway?
Hey, I don't like being spied on when I'm doing business.
Who's spying on us?
Could be the same people you're looking for through that mirror.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Look, why don't you just pull over? I'll get out of the car and we'll forget this deal.
Hey, no can do, buddy. You and me, we still got some business to tend to.
The truck's stalled and they can't get it started.
Keep trying. We got to get out of here.
Al, this is Luke. We lost him. They must have turned off somewhere.
Well, keep looking. The carriage just disappeared.
Al, this is Stan. I can't
Get the wire back.
And I just got his emergency distress signal.
Man, I don't believe this.
What's wrong with this picture? What went wrong during this ill-fated undercover operation? Several things, really. Some hardly noticeable. But in undercover operations, mistakes, even little mistakes, can be fatal.
This is a fantasy land where you magically become Bentley Bear, lost in a land where jewels line the streets and grow from the crystal castle. Gather them up, but be wary of magical creatures that guard them, like walking trees and gem eaters that collect the gems themselves. If you can get to one of the gem eaters while he's swallowing a gem, you can make big points. And there's a magic hat, and once in a while a honeypot for big points. This is a land of mystery and magic. You're on a trip through the crystal castles.
We're talking bass fishing all day, all night.
Presentation.
Ultraverse comic books on sale today.
Comic book store. Let's go.
They couldn't be there in 48 for the launch of that Super Guy, or in 62 for the launch of that Spider Guy, but they can be there now for the birth of the Ultraverse.
Whoa.
Lines! That way!
Prime Hard Case, first editions in comic shops, June 16th.
Jump! Jump on down! Jump! Jump on down! Jump! Jump on down! Jump! Jump on down!
Ultraverse comic books. Now that's excitement. Superheroes. First editions. Jump on now.
You sure about this? Ultraverse Comics. Let's do it.
They couldn't be there in 48 for the launch of that Super Guy, or in 62 for the launch of that Spider Guy, but they can be there now for the birth of the Ultraverse.
How bad you want it? How bad you want it? I want it! This way. Ultraverse, please.
Oh, sorry. All sold out.
Wait, this is a commercial. Commercials always have happy endings.
Just kidding.
Prime Hard Case, first editions in comic shops, June 16th.
Disco the night away at the Galaxy, West Suburban Addison, Illinois' new $1 million discotheque. The Galaxy, with an exciting sound-activated dance floor, disc jockeys to keep you dancing all night, an ultrasonic system adding new dimensions to sound, free dance instructions too, plenty of free parking at the Galaxy Discotheque, adjacent to the Stardust Bowl at 37 East Lorraine, just a mile west of 294 on Lake Street, then south on Addison. The Galaxy Discotheque.
John Fay and the Sunflower River Blues, and time again for Pete Roach.
This next one, John, is in fact a married poem, which is odd because I'm not, as you know, but it just turned out that way. It's called To See How Far It Is. Clocks are for sideways glancing. As companions they are punctilious but dull. She lifted the telephone, dialed, said, "Please come home." Women need constant drama. Holding the cut-off phone, he weighed the tired arguments, a tightrope walker balancing his pole. Wavered and went. She said, "It's been very quiet." There was a gift to be opened and grinned at, questions to be met. His answer came too quickly and too pat. A sawdust ring is not a safety net. Raised eyebrows. "You're funny." She smiled, kissing his ear, fondling the child.
Thank you. What are you doing about writing and things like that? Have you written...
Not a great deal at the moment, John. I failed to get the Poet Laureateship, as you may have noticed.
Yeah, I was
again.
surprised.
I'm not bitter, though. I'm not bitter, I feel.
Yeah. You're a brave man in that respect.
Well, I figure that, if it's not going to be me, then it might as well be Cecil as anybody.
Right, a very, very profound philosophy.
So, no, I stopped writing for about 2 or 3 months because I got very sort of disillusioned with everything I'd written up to about December of last year.
Yeah.
And then started again about a month ago.
What about a book, though? Are you getting a book together?
Well, I was starting to, but then when I sort of got fed up with everything I'd written, it all seemed a bit pointless, At the moment, I'll have a book of about 6 pages, I suppose.
Well, do you throw away all the stuff?
Slim volume. No, I haven't actually thrown it away. I don't even have the courage to throw it away, I just...
In case somebody picks it out of the dustbin.
Yeah, right, yeah, and publishes it.
What about your group?
The Occasional Word Ensemble, yes. Well, we're still, still doing quite a lot of readings up and down, round and round. We did a good one at the Roundhouse a month or so back.
And it's shortly to record,
I believe so, yes, but there's some hang-up with the record company, I think, I think there are a bunch of incompetents up there,
I wouldn't at all surprise.
Anyway, we won't go into that now.
Okay. This is from the BBC archives again, and this is a bit of popular music that was recorded by the Radio Salon Orchestra, which consists of wind, stringed instruments and percussion. What an unusual lineup for an orchestra. Anyway, here you go from the BBC archives. It's called Ding Dong Billy Bong.
Tonight, in Orlando, Florida, we'll visit the annual contest where they call wild turkeys. You see, there's no way to write to them. Fred Willard meets a modern King Kong who enters the Empire State Building and goes completely ape. Mark Russell reports on a man who, on behalf of the Polish people, planted a solidarity protest on the doorstep of the Russians. And we'll go to Harrisville, New Hampshire, where people race, rocket, dress, and decorate zucchini squash. Skip Stevenson goes to Key West, Florida to find a cute but kooky collection of crazies, cuckoos, and donks. Bill Rafferty visits Kingston, Oklahoma to meet an 85-year-old waitress who does a popular radio program direct from a phone booth. Sarah Purcell talks to the highest-ranking woman cadet officer in West Point's history. And we'll all meet a lovely London lady who puts her dogs in a doghouse where her dogs really put on the dog. All this and a lot more on Real People. But now, here are the real people, our hosts, Sarah Purcell. Our ribald rascal, Fred Willard. Skip Stevenson and his Breaky Pooch Hobo. Bill Rafferty. And our man in Washington, Mark Russell.
Introducing the AMC Pacer, the first wide small car. It's wider than any other small car. In fact, the Pacer's so wide and has so much room, you can fit a Pinto, or a Vega, or a Comet, or a Mini. The Pacer's doors are wider, too. The passenger door is even wider than the driver's, so people can get in and out easier. And the Pacer's wide stance and isolated suspension system give it an incredibly stable ride. Everything about the Pacer, the width, the room, the doors, the ride, make it what it really is. Everything a small car never was. The AMC Pacer, the first wide small car, backed by the AMC Buyer Protection Plan.
Oh, you must be the new kid. Desitin Skincare?
I'm new, all right, but I'm no kid. I'm for adults, like you.
Well, I'm the #1 hand lotion.
You are now, but I'm very rich.
Not richer than I am.
Mm-hmm. 50% richer in the emollients that make dry adult skin soft as a baby's. And I'm medicated to kill germs. You're not.
Oh.
New Desitin Skincare, the adult way to baby your skin.
You know, a new light beer from Miller is everything you've always wanted in a beer. And less. Less filling. Because it has less carbohydrates and 1/3 less calories than a regular beer. I didn't drink all this beer by myself. I had a little help from my friend. But imagine a great tasting beer that's less filling. And at 6'3", 230, there's a lot of me to fill.
Come on!
New Light, everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
We will return to NBC Monday night at the movies following station identification.
Most people have heard of callers like this. Some people have heard from callers like this. What's behind the man behind the voice? Robert Reed and Hope Lang star in The Secret Night Caller, an NBC world premiere, Tuesday at 8:30, 7:30 Central Time.
Right now at Arby's, you can get what you don't pay for, a free roast beef sandwich. Just buy 3 sandwiches at Arby's, the 4th one's free.
Presenting Catalyse, a new concept in Cadillac luxury, to make driving the new Cadillac you choose easy and convenient. Call Catalyst today for complete information.
Do something for your heart. Your contribution to the Chicago Heart Association can help save lives. Support Chicago's Heart Fund. Give generously. David Steinberg fills in for Mike tomorrow at 3:30.
On the live line, the excitement is bubbling over right now.
Call us now. Why be lonely when you can talk to us? I just love this jacuzzi, don't you? Call me, please. We have some wonderful secrets to share. We're real, we're live, and we're waiting to hear from you.
Call 1-900-FIND-MATE.
$9.95 per call.
From Saigon, Long Bin, Bearcat, Da Nang, Cu Chi, Pleiku, Lai Kei, Chu Lai, Phu Cat, Van Rang, and Cam Bay in Vietnam. From Guam, Wake Island, and Clark Field in the Philippines. From the USS Ranger and the USS Coral Sea on Yankee Station in the Gulf of Tonkin. And from Korat, Udorn, Tak Lee, Ubon, Nakhon Phanom, and Bangkok, Thailand. The Bob Hope Christmas Special, starring Raquel Welch, Barbara McNair, Elaine Dunn, Madeleine Hartog Bell, Miss World, Bill Crosby, Earl Wilson, Les Brown and his band of renown.
We knew it was going to be an unusual trip right from the start. Les Brown was on time. At 10:05, it was wheels up and out across the Pacific, 8,000 miles to Thailand. Our first stop was with the men of the 8th Tactical Fighter Wing at Ubon. As you can see, these are dedicated men. You can also see what they're dedicated to. We didn't have to worry about the sense of humor here. Look at this sign from one lonely GI who's headed for home in 76 days. All you pooch eyes. I don't know what that means, but it played very big at the bathhouse.
Fridays, leave the ordinary behind.
Studio 55?
Launch into the world of late-night entertainment and weekend fun.
What, are you from outer space?
You'll be stimulated, shocked,
My husband and I don't believe in a woman having a mind of her own.
and possibly scandalized.
You on drugs?
But it's okay, because Fridays is the show you can watch with your mommy and daddy. Special guest stars Devo, Fridays Late Night.
Tomorrow on ABC.
From beginnings like this, magician Mark Wilson went on to many children's shows, including The Magic Land of Alakazam.
Reach in the top hat and pull out a rabbit.
And Rick Springfield is now a rock and roll superstar, but he got involved with a magical teacher on Mission Magic.
Saturday morning is filled with people who can do spectacular things like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
How about the fantastic, bombastic, highly elastic Plastic Man?
Couldn't have said it better myself, fella. Hey, come on along. My pals Penny, Hula Hula, and I, we're just gonna watch some TV.
Is he doing this right? Do you know what you're doing? Hey, man, I can't do these things. I mean, I know I'm a genie, man, but these things are impossible.
Now, the impossible is the specialty of another magical being who was involved in Saturday Morning this year. Now, while you keep working on that, you challenge the puzzle. Now, stand by and meet Rubik, the amazing cube.
You are not a nice man.
I can't believe it. Cubes. Magic.
I think you're all wet.
I'll get you for this.
He needs to cool off.
Bruno, help me! Nice going, Rubik.
Gotcha. Oh, no!
Rubik will take care of bad men.
That cube can do anything.
This GAFU mess is a lot of fun. What do you think?
Extremely interesting. The three-dimensional color pictures are extraordinary. I find these how to play football reels very instructional. I always considered the GAFU master an ingenious invention of great educational value.
Gee, I always thought it was just a lot of fun.
George C. Scott in The Flim Flam Man, tomorrow at 3:30.
Goes on here is a whole new idea in choosing your telephones. The GTE phone mark, the latest fashions, those fantastic colors. You come in, pick your phones as you would any decorative thing for the home.
But Elsie, we only have 4 rooms. Don't be silly with phones like these. Who's counting?
Wait a minute.
What?
Isn't that, you know, what's his name?
Today, lots of people in other general telephone areas are choosing their phones this way. Wherever there's a phone mark, you can just kind of walk in, choose from a raft of new styles and colors, take them home, plug them in, just like that. Neat idea, right?
Oh, hey, mister.
Yes?
Do you have one with 13 stars?
13?
Yeah. My mother wants one for our new bicentennial powder room.
Oh.
GTE, to over 23 million people, we're the telephone company. We're also GTE Sylvania, innovators in color television and stereo. GTE Sylvania, lighting for home, photography, and industry. GTE telecommunication equipment, bringing your telephone into the electronic age. GTE microwave communication systems, general telephone and electronics, a growing concern for your growing needs.
I've got an intermittently fluctuating primary hydraulic soil level with the accompanying warning light. I'll return to base. Request crew chief meet me on the ramp. Over.
An AH-64 Apache helicopter returns from a routine training mission. The pilot has reported an abnormal field of the controls. To the crew chief, This suggests a problem with the hydraulic system, and he orders the aircraft returned to the maintenance hangar. There, he will have access to the complete library of manuals available to maintain the Apache, 20 plus in all. Somewhere in all this paper is printed the information that will help him find the problem with the aircraft and correct it. Piled one on top of the other, the manuals used in maintaining a single Apache aircraft are nearly as tall as the crew chief himself. This points up a problem that plagues the Army today: an abundance of paper. Desks full of paper. File cabinets full of paper. Rooms full of paper. Buildings full of paper. Copy after copy after copy of paper documents, reports, specifications, requests for proposals, and the proposals themselves, designs, changes to designs, maintenance manuals, training manuals. The list goes on and on. Paper that is piling up in Army offices and facilities, choking the pipelines of Army operations, inundating personnel, lowering efficiency, reducing productivity, wasting money. Interestingly, the Army's paper problem today was created in large part by modern technology. Computers and other devices let us generate more and more paper, easier and faster. Much of it paper we don't need. In effect, the technology has gotten ahead of us. Now, we are becoming masters of the technology. We are using it to move away from a paper environment to a workplace where paper can be replaced by electronic storage and retrieval. We are entering an era where this will be replaced by this, when this will be replaced by this, where this will be replaced by this, where this will be replaced by this. We are at the beginning of a new era where information will be created once in digital format, stored, and then used many times. An electronic culture, a new way of doing business, one of the most profound changes to take place in Army history.
Beulah Land starts Tuesday night at 7. Join us.
This program is brought to you by Merjani International, maker of GV Junior Jeans, the latest kick in denim. I'm Joey Ryan, and this is Rock World, the show that brings you the newest and most exciting rock music from all over the world. The Boomtown Rats, Pink Floyd, Elvis Costello, Eddie Money, Santana, Kenny Loggins, and Journey are just some of the new stars of today and tomorrow coming to you every week on Rock World. In the next 60 minutes, you'll see and hear Hilly Michaels, Billy Squire, April Wine, the Little River Band, Moon Martin, D.L. Byron, Ant Benatar, Steve Forbert, Billy Burnett, and Teddy Pendergrass.
When you know where you're going, you know what to wear. New GV Jeans by Merjani with a slick new junior jean fit that does outrageous things to your body. New GV Jeans, the latest kick in denim. Hot pocket designs with stamped leather. Colorful embroidery. Stitching to match. New GV Jeans with hot pockets by Merjani.
Your pool's going to be ready sooner than expected, Miss Martin.
Terrific, Ken. Have some coffee.
Whoa.
Only half a cup? Don't you like my coffee?
I love the rich taste. It's the caffeine I can do without.
You happen to be drinking Brim decaffeinated coffee.
This is Brim?
This is Brim, and it's decaffeinated, so you don't have to stop at half a cup.
If it tastes this rich, I don't want to stop. Here, fill it to the rim.
With Brim?
Fill your cup to the rim with the rich taste of Brim.
WMET is the radio station that's gonna blow you away, Chicago. It's Rocktober on 95.5 FM, a month-long celebration of rock. Turn on WMET radio and turn on a party. Rocktober at 95.5 WMET. We're gonna blow you away.
The really wonderful thing about Connie shoes is the fashionable touch they give my casual pants. When I dress up, I touch up my wardrobe with pretty Connie shoe styles. And for my in-between times, Connie has a style to fit my way of life. You might call it a touch of Connie. Incredible, affordable Connie shoes.
At these stores, Water Tower, Woodfield, Harlem Irving, and Hawthorne.
More disastrous common noun pinhole scribble cornflakes discar fast disable reserve restful imitation theory iodize asbestos plaint carrot flout misdoing. You are listening to Earweird. Offstage pyromania brand name coating blotchy time consuming switch inequity tolerant storybook lethargy.
key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Greetings and salutations. How about a little demolition?
Let's go blow this guy.
More ramps mean more adventure and more challenges. More than any other amusement device. 2 control methods are offered. You can use either the standard flipper method or give these big steel grips a try. I like to use these because once you grab on, you won't want to let go. My 4 fingers control the flippers while my thumb controls the magnetic field of the cryo claw. Once a ball goes to the claw, you can send it down one of these 5 paths. I'll freeze a ball if I drop it here. Like locks, freezes are the key to the game's 4 multi-balls. What else? Wicked ramps. A full-throttle futuristic car chase. Explosive scoring effects. The rolling disembodied eye. And custom speech recorded especially for the game by the film stars Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes.
Hit this button. Forgot to say Simon Says.
Demolition Man delivers one cryokinetic blast after another. It's an action-adventure that gives you the biggest bang for your pinball buck. Demolition Man is the game of the future. Make sure it's part of your future. It's a cryokinetic action-adventure that brings joy feelings to all who play it. So get Demolition Man. It'll blow you.
Away, blow you away.
Oh, it'll blow you away. Be well.
Micronauts revised NAB version.
This is the world of the Micronauts. A Croyer, the enemy, and the Micronaut Space Warriors, all sold separately. Space Glider, Galactic Warrior, Time Traveler. Made to fit the Micronaut vehicles. Like the Photon Sled, you can stage make-believe battles against a Croyer. Like all Micronauts, a Croyer has interchangeable parts, so you can create your own toys. Micronauts, made of plastic and die-cast metal, each sold separately by Mego.
Deep beneath the waves, the uncharted waters of the 21st century await. You're called in to battle lasers fired from enemy subs. Targets whoosh in on mechanical crabs. Captain Jason's ship is bombarded from all sides.
How bad do we hit? We're taking on water, Captain.
Surface! Target speeding overhead! Target's dead on! Return fire! Come aboard, Hydrosub 2021.
This looks right, but I'll ask the A&P butcher.
Oh, come on, Lou. This is a supermarket, not a butcher shop.
Is this right for London broil?
I'd use this. It even costs a little less.
Thanks.
Hey, A&P is a butcher shop with supermarket prices.
Another reason why you'll do better at A&P.
This week at your friendly A&P store, delicious center-cut chuck roast is only 98 cents a pound through Saturday.
You and me are going to have some real fun.
Why would 4 teenage boys
Think of it as a great adventure.
spend their summer working at a sleepy Mexico resort?
I know about these places, you guys. Welcome to paradise. Are you married, ma'am? Just shut up.
Is it for love?
I'm in love.
For beauty? for stimulation of the mind? Or is it for stimulation?
This place is full of crazy women.
I'm not gonna sleep in there.
Hot chili, where men can be men.
You're no here on vacation. You're here to work.
The pervert!
Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
I don't believe this. Nobody likes me. I told you never to speak to me again. I believe in kind of an exchange of energy between two human beings. My God.
Do you play any instruments?
I love the organ.
I will give you your first lesson free.
You're all disgusting! Boy, if my mother could see me now.
Hot chili. Sometimes a little spice is all the variety you need.
I love hot chili.
Hot chili. Welcome to Fridays, where we control the video, where we control the audio,
Just tell me what you want.
and where we try to control our staff. Travel where no late-night comedy show has gone before.
And the girls up there don't even shave their legs.
And visit with people who could and may soon be out of this world. Special guest stars Devo, Friday Late Night. Tomorrow on ABC.
All right, my thanks to Bare Naked Ladies, Heather Graham, Alec Baldwin, and of course Willie Blue Moon Watts. Tom Snyder is next. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
That's just fine.
This is the world of the future. One step beyond your wildest imagination and your strangest dreams, where science has gone berserk with grotesque experiments in the ungodly art of flesh fusion.
She's being prepared. Soon she will be ready for the great moment, when she and I will become one person, when my flesh will absorb hers.
The fusion of male and female. Living humans drained of imperfections and grafted together to form a new and terrifying race. The incredible bi-sapien race of the wild, wild planet, where the slightest error becomes the mutilated refuse of mankind, where success is a super being. A man-made race of automatons programmed to overpower man himself. These are the invaders from the wild, wild planet. Female form destructive units of invincible strength. And the awesome ability to disappear into thin air. Only a handful of men stand in the way of these mass-produced monsters, fighting desperately to uncover the diabolic mystery of their creation, locked in the malignant mind of one man. 9-9!
You could never comprehend. You will never comprehend.
The insane master of the wild, wild planet. Excitement blows you into a world of madness. Danger engulfs you in a flood of cold fear. And terror catapults you through a galaxy of horrors. This is the wild, wild planet.
Was Undulator featuring Kim Rogers with a track called Am I Only Dreaming?
Darren Johnson's Drive Time.
Mash the mobile, lob the laptop, don't get caught in the city slick. See the world with Rough Guides. From Amsterdam to Zimbabwe, with a Rough Guide in your hand, you're guaranteed a smooth trip. Rough Guides, travel guides for the modern independent traveller.
There's a bullet in the gun. There's a fire in your heart.
Planet Perfecto, Bullet in the Gun. Available now.
Log on, chill out and surf the net with Excite, sponsors of the Underground Weather.
This is Jane Travis here with your hourly weather update. We're enjoying a nice lot of sunshine here in the capital today. The top temperature is going to be 22 degrees with medium air quality. This warm spell is likely to continue early into next week. I'll have more updates later.
Experience the premier sports restaurant and entertainment venue, the Sports Cafe, with state-of-the-art audio-visual, 120 TV screens, games, bars and a great restaurant. The Sports Cafe, where the games never end. www.thesportscafe.com.
Just got time for a few shouts now, starting with Jason and all the boys at Super Autos in Hackney, Trisha, Sam and Lisa in Tottenham, and all of the Ealing posse. OK, now I've got a bit of drum and bass for you. This was voted number 4 on Top Tunes last week. It's New Dawn's Heartland.
Yeah, I'm trying to get virtual today.
Okay. I know I sound confused because I am. I'm thoroughly confused. Who are you trying to call?
Well, I've just finished doing some embroidery work.
Okay, this is Etrinsic in Louisville, Colorado.
I'm looking to get virtual with you and anybody else you got around there. So.
Is this like an obscene phone call?
Of course not, ma'am. Of course not.
Because, like I say, you're thoroughly over my head. I mean, it just went zoom straight over my head.
Okay, well now.
Did you find our company name on a website?
On a wall, actually.
On a wall. Did you get this information on the Yellow Pages?
Sort of.
Okay, because we don't do that. We do not do virtual reality.
Well, I'm known as Virtual Balboa.
Well, that's fine.
Children's Bargain Town for huffy boys or girls 20-inch dragster. Bargain Town's low everyday price, $28.87. Toys R Us. Bargain Town, Bargain Town, Bargain Town.
Looking for a Saturday morning place to be. Step inside the magical world of ABC. Button your shoe, we're waiting for you to have some fun. Ready or not, you found the spot and here we come. Meet, the road runner is hurrying by. Meet, keep out of his way. And in Lidsville, kids will find that every hat has got a face and something to say. Funky Phantom, he's a ghost from history. How he got to where he is a mystery. Make a stop at Curiosity Shop and find. Fantasy is everywhere if it's in your mind. Boom, boom, yeah. Boom, 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 yeah. The Jackson 5 are coming to town. So if you're looking for a Saturday morning place to be, step inside the magical world of ABC.
Discussion of the Equal Rights Amendment at noon.
Chicago played with railroads. It all started with this one, the Pioneer, in 1848. This was the first locomotive in Chicago. By the 1850s, this city had 11 main lines, more than any other city in the Midwest. And Chicago was on its way to becoming the nation's largest rail center. And that's, of course, because so many trains left from Chicago. But trains began here, too. Truly began, at least part of the train. Enter the famous Pullman car. Talk about your first class, then talk too about grand, opulent, splendid, and sumptuous. Seats upholstered in red mohair, cabinet work of mahogany, oak, and satinwood. The Gilded Age, but
Pullman,
which was also famous for dining cars with spotless starched linens, heavy silver, fresh flowers, and of course, the ever-present white-coated black waiter. Historian David Lowe has said no American city was linked to the romance of the railroad the way Chicago was. And I suppose almost as proof of our devotion and enchantment with the railroad, well, you can just look at the splendid stations we built. Of course, a sad footnote is that those stations we have all lost. Today we continue our focus on the railroad, and returning are our guests, Fritz Plaus, who is a freelance transportation writer, Roy Arpan, who is an Evanston AM broadcaster, and Bill Farrenwald, who is a writer and photographer, and all three gentlemen are members of the 20th Century Railroad Club. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.